This is a video tutorial in response to a question asked on an Inkscape group on Facebook. The question being, how do I get these Fleur de Lis designs centered on each of these four corner rectangles in a pre-existing flag design? Well, at least I'm assuming it's a pre-existing flag design. The question didn't leave a whole bunch of details on what their starting point is. So I'm going to assume that you have a flag design in Inkscape that is something like this, that's already a grouped object comprised of this background rectangle where these objects are all unified, and then the cross. So if that is in fact the case, the first thing I would want to do is ungroup this group so I can work with it a little bit easier, and I just use Control-Shift-G on the keyboard. So now I can move that, I can move the cross independently. Next thing I would do is I would use the break apart command to make each of these rectangular squares their own object. So to do that, you can just have with the object selected, you go up to path, break apart, also Control-Shift-K on the keyboard. And now what you have is all these individual little rectangles. So I'm just going to Control-Z to undo that. Then I'm going to come down to my Fleur de Lis. I'm going to press Control-D to duplicate that. Don't grab the wrong thing there. With that duplicated Fleur de Lis, I'll just drag it up approximately where I want it to be. I'm going to hold down Shift, click on the background rectangle. I would use my Align and Distribute panel. I already have it open, but if you don't, it's Control-Shift-A on the keyboard as a shortcut. And now just with it last selected, because I first selected the Fleur de Lis, then I selected the background rectangle. So with relative to last selected, that'll make sure that that background rectangle stays in place and only the Fleur de Lis moves. I'll use center on vertical axis and center on horizontal axis. And just like that, it's done. To get all the other four, or the other three, I would just Control-D to duplicate, Control-D to duplicate, Control-D to duplicate, and now just click each Fleur de Lis and its respective background rectangle, align vertically, align horizontal, and just repeat that process. And there you have it, nicely aligned graphical element in the middle of the corner rectangle of each flag. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching.